Okay, let's go ahead and get started with our colonial representative government test. Number 1, we see the Virginia House of Burgesses held its first meetings in 1619, had the power to make laws for the colony, and was the first colonial assembly of elected representatives. Which statement explains the significance of this colonial institution? A. The assembly served as a model for other colonial legislatures. C. The assembly sent delegates to Parliament to represent Virginia. Or D. The king revoked Virginia's charter because the assembly became too powerful. Number 2. The distance from Great Britain, the Mayflower Compact, and town hall meetings were all factors that contributed most to the A. Creation of alliances between British settlers and American Indians, B. The election of British colonists to Parliament, or C. The growth of representative government in the British colonies. Number 3. Which of the following was a characteristic of representative government in colonial America? A. It prohibited taxation by the government. B. It gave citizens a voice in their government. Or C. It allowed one person to make the critical decisions. Number 4. One factor that enabled or allowed the growth of independent colonial government in British North America was the A. Creation of wealth through the development of industry, C. Difficulty of exercising government control from a distance, or D. Extensive cooperation between native peoples and settlers. Number 5. A careful examination of the Mayflower Compact, House of Burgesses, and the Fundamental Orders of Connecticut would show A. The importance of creating a government with a strong chief executive, B. The desire of the colonists to establish forms of self-government for local problems, or C. The desire of the colonists to overthrow royal governors appointed in London. Okay, let's look at number 6. There's a very long box of a lot of words. I'm going to read all the words to you. But guys, I circled the word Virginia because that's really what you need to focus on. So I'm going to read it, but don't get confused. You already know the answer just by looking at the word Virginia. Okay. And we do also ordain, establish, and agree for us, our heirs and successors, that each of the said colonies shall have a council, which shall govern and order all matters and causes which shall arise, grow, or happen to, or within the same several colonies, according to such laws, ordinances, and instructions as shall be in that behalf, given and signed with our hand or under the seal of our realm of England, each of which councils shall consist of 13 persons, and to be made and removed from time to time, according as shall be directed and comprised in the same instructions. King James I, Charter to the Virginia Company. Which institution was later created to exercise the rights granted in this charter? A. The House of Burgesses, B. Continental Congress, or D, Albany Union. Okay, so guys, all I'm saying is which one of these was in Virginia? Number 7. Use the excerpt in your knowledge of social studies to answer the following question. We have a quote from the Mayflower Compact. We whose names are underwritten combine ourselves into a civil body politic. What's the significance of the document excerpt above? A. It marked the establishment of the first tax-collecting authority in the American colonies. C. It marked the first appearance of political parties. Or D. It established a governing colony based on rule of the people. Last page, you guys, you made it. Number 8. The Mayflower Compact and the Virginia House of Burgesses are examples of A. Equal opportunities for women during the colonial period, B. Steps towards representative government, or C. Economic agreements between the colonists and Native Americans. Number 9. How did the Great Awakening from 1720 to 1750 encourage the growth of representative government in the colonies? A. Preachers encouraged notions of equality. C. Preachers accused many women of being witches. D. Preachers threatened opponents with damnation. Number 10. Which principle of government was advocated by Charles Montesquieu? A. Individual rights are best protected by a strong central government. C. Governmental power should be divided among separate branches to prevent tyranny. Or D. The king should be subject to the authority of Parliament.